Amor, no seas así. Sin tu amor no viviremos. Tu pasión para mí son vibraciones. Tú no estás aquí dentro de mí. Son tus pasiones. Amor, no seas así. Sin tu amor no viviremos. dentro de mí, palpitaciones. Amor, no estás aquí, dentro de mí, son vibraciones. Amor, no estás aquí. Amor, no seas así. Sin tu amor no viviremos. Tú, no estás aquí. No seas así. No estás aquí. No seas así. Amor, 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 no estás aquí. Que vuela en la distancia. Sin ti, mi amor, sufre tu ausencia. No hay una melodía en este mundo con que puedo expresar mis sentimientos. Y ahora, en la soledad de este mundo, añorando los años que estuvimos juntos, jamás olvidaré esos momentos, porque ahora solo me quedan los recuerdos. Recuerdos de alegría que pasamos juntos, momentos de felicidades que disfrutamos. No hay una melodía en este mundo con que puedo decirte cómo te quiero. En la soledad de este mundo, añorando los años que estuvimos juntos, jamás olvidaré esos momentos, porque ahora solo me quedan los recuerdos. Recuerdos de alegría que pasamos juntos, momentos de felicidades que disfrutamos. No hay una melodía en este mundo con que puedo decirte cómo te quiero. Recuerdos de alegría que pasamos juntos, momentos de felicidades que disfrutamos. No hay una melodía en este mundo con que puedo decirte cómo te quiero. Recuerdos de alegría que pasamos juntos, momentos de felicidades que disfrutamos. No hay una melodía en este mundo con que puedo decirte cómo te quiero. Supieras, vida mía, lo mucho que te quiero y que te adoro. Tú vives en mi pensamiento y ahora me arrepiento si yo te hice llorar. Yo nunca te hablo a ti con la mentira, yo siempre te hablo a ti con la verdad. Quisiera que olvides el pasado, que vuelvas a mi lado, que tengas compasión. Believe me when I say how much I love you. Believe me when I say how much I care. Forgive me, give me peace of mind. All I need is time to prove my love for you. Quisiera que supieras, vida mía, lo mucho que te quiero y que te adoro. Tú vives en mi pensamiento y ahora me arrepiento si yo te hice llorar. Oye mamá, believe me when I say how much I love you. Believe me when I say how much I care. Forgive me, give me peace of mind. And all I need is time to prove my love for you. Ritmo de reggae, sabor. Quisiera que supieras, vida mía, lo mucho que te quiero y que te adoro. Tú vives en mi pensamiento y ahora me arrepiento si yo te hice llorar. Believe me when I say how much I love you. Believe me when I say how much I care. Forgive me, give me peace of mind. And all I need is time to prove my love for you. Quisiera que supieras, vida mía, vamos a bailar. this love affair would never end. Time has gone, time's moving on, and all this hurt is now a song. Yesteryears have all gone by. Stop the time, let's try one more time. La pasión que antes fue, en poco tiempo de ti me enamoré. Sin tu amor no puedo vivir. Las amistades nos hizo sufrir. Isn't it strange? The fire is gone. All the years kept moving on. The love we had is now a song. The yesteryears have moved along. Time has gone, time's moving on, and all this hurt is now a song. The yesteryears have all gone by. Stop the time, let's try one more time. Time has gone, time's moving on, and all this hurt is now a song. The yesteryears have all gone by. Stop the time, let's try one more time. Time has gone, time's moving on, and all this hurt is now a song. Triste estoy y la culpa eres tú. No quiero más pensar en tu amor. Esta noche solitaria y la luna es mi luz, y por eso yo soy como soy. Esta melodía la canto para ti, aunque sé que tú ni piensas más en mí. Y en el silencio de mi dolor, todo mi amor es para ti, y por eso yo soy como soy. Triste estoy y la culpa eres tú. No quiero más pensar en tu amor. Esta noche solitaria y la luna es mi luz y por eso yo soy como soy. Esta melodía la canto para ti, aunque sé que tú ni piensas más en mí. Y en el silencio de mi dolor, todo mi amor es para ti. Y por eso yo soy como soy.
saber si ya no me quieres. Quiero saber qué es lo que tienes. Quiero saber si te vas con otro. Quiero saber, quiero saber, quiero saber. Imposible vivir sin ti. Imposible vivir así. Tu silencio me está matando. Quiero saber, quiero saber, quiero saber. es desilusión. Mi corazón sufre tu hechizo en un mundo de pena y dolor. Voy a pedir, voy a rogar por tu amor. Quiero saber si ya no me quieres. Quiero saber qué es lo que tienes. Quiero saber si te bajas con otro. Quiero saber, quiero saber, quiero saber. Quiero saber, quiero saber. Quiero saber. Si no estás conmigo, nada importa. El vivir, morir. Si no estás conmigo, hay tristeza. Y la luz del sol no brilla igual. Sin tu amor, los celos me consumen y el temor no me deja dormir. Si no estás conmigo, nada importa. El vivir sin verte es morir. Si no estás conmigo, hay tristeza. Y la luz del sol no brilla igual. Sin tu amor, los celos me consumen y el temor no me deja dormir. Oye, dime tú, ¿qué hago, vida mía? Sin tu amor yo voy a enloquecer. Si no estás conmigo, nada importa. El vivir sin verte es morir. Si no estás conmigo, hay tristeza. Y la luz del sol no brilla igual. Sin tu amor, los celos me consumen y el temor no me deja dormir. Oye, dime tú, ¿qué hago, vida mía? Sin tu amor yo voy a enloquecer.
noche de luna clara, meditando cerca del mar, mis pensamientos en la lejanía, aquellos años vi pasar. Y ahora que tú descansas en el silencio de ese floral, pido perdón por las amarguras que en esos años te hice pasar. Amarguras, amada mía, que en esos años te hice pasar. Esta noche de luna clara estoy tratando de olvidar. Las amarguras te hice pasar y en el silencio de la noche clara una rosa para tu florar. Amarguras, amada mía, que en esos años te hice pasar. Esta noche de luna clara estoy tratando de olvidar, y en el silencio de la noche clara una rosa para tu florar. Graciosas y por las calles de Santiago, cuando me miraban decían hola negrito. Soy un negrito canadiense con ritmo latino en la sangre, sin enemigos ni rencores, vivo una vida muy alegre. Cuando fui a Chile con la OTI, cuando fui a Chile con la OTI, fuimos a comer a un restaurante. Al mesero en inglés pedí una hamburguesa con papas francesas. El mesero confundió recuerdos y en Santiago, calle Agustinas, donde todo mundo grita cambio, cambio, cambio. Por Ahumada, con estas bellezas, casi me caso con una chilena. Me pregunto si Canadá es frío. Cuando dije que sí, me dijo adiós amigo. Cuando fui a Chile con la OTI, cuando fui a Chile con la OTI, cuando fui a Chile con la OTI, cuando fui a Chile con la OTI.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Good Company. I'm Colleen Wilson. On today's show, we're going to talk to Carmine of Laverne and Shirley fame. Eddie Meck is going to join us later in the show. He was up in Saskatoon a few days ago. He's in Regina performing at Stage West, so he drove up and did the show with us. So we have that piece for you on today's show. But first off, we're going to talk about a gentleman with a very, very interesting career who's recently made a switch from a career of entertaining to a career of travel and business. Joining me now is Ricky Campbell. Welcome to the show, Ricky.
Thank you, Colleen.
Before we get into what you're actually doing today, let's go back and find out how it is that you got into this. First of all, your career was a career of an entertainer, and I understand you had your own television show in Costa Rica?
Many years ago.
Yeah?
Yes.
A number of years ago, and you've made appearances on the Johnny Carson show?
And Mike Douglas, yes.
And so you've been in the business for some time, and you're a singer, and what kind of music?
Sing and dance man, song and dance
Song
man.
and dance man.
Reggae, rock and roll, country western, Spanish.
I was reading that in 1986 at the World Spanish Music Festival, you were voted the most popular entertainer.
Oh, yeah, they were kind enough.
Where was that held?
That was in Santiago, Chile.
Uh-huh.
And that's called the OT Festival. And you have a representative from each country. The song has to be an original song. And the song plays fourth among 22 countries. And that was good for my career, too.
How did you get into singing in the first place? Is it just something that you'd always wanted to do?
Well, straight out of sports in high school, they gave me a radio show. I was 19 years old. And then they gave me a TV show. And then I...
You were in showbiz before you knew it.
Before I knew it. And
before you knew better.
Then I self-taught myself to dance and then sing and to tell jokes. And 32 years later, I was still doing it up until last year.
And then your life had a marked change. You were in that Air Ontario crash in 1989.
In Dryden, yes.
Yeah, that's right. There were 24 people killed in that crash, and you were one of the survivors.
Yes.
One of the fortunate ones. You were sitting, I understand, Ricky, in the front section of the plane where a lot of the people that actually did not survive were seated.
I'm still amazed how many people survive, because the back of the plane completely broke off, and there's a lot of people who just fell right out of the plane. But in the front, most didn't make it.
We're going to take a short break, Ricky. Come back, talk a little more about the crash and how that crash has changed your life and changed your business, and find out what you're doing now in the travel world. Don't go away. I'm talking with song and dance man Ricky Campbell, a survivor of the Air Ontario crash in 1989 and now president of Ricardo Tours. Well, I guess it doesn't, you don't have to be too bright to figure out why you would want to organize tours that go by luxury coach instead of by plane. Are you really afraid to fly now, Ricky?
Yes, I thought I could handle this a little better after the crash, and I overestimated my positive way of looking at things, but the longer it got, the worse it got. I just could not get back on a plane. And doctors that have seen me have come to the conclusion that it was not a fear of really going to die in a plane crash. They thought it bothered me to be seeing so many people that was involved in the crash. So they thought that it's fear of being involved in another tragedy. That's how they put it. If it was me alone, I wouldn't. If I had to die, I'd to die. And but it bothers me that so many people were involved.
Well, now you're in business. You've got a travel business. You have Ricardo Tours. You have a business background, though. You had a nightclub in Kindersley.
Yes, I used.
Some years that I understand was very successful.
It used to be fun. The gung-ho days of the 70s, yeah.
So you have business experience, and now you've put together a tour package. What are you offering? I know that you have some. There are 22-day tours by luxury coach going to Mexico.
Yes.
And who's your target market, Ricky?
Okay, of course, the seniors. And when you say seniors, you're looking at 55 and over. But we have, for instance, our January departure, which is sold out, and our February, which I think is sold out as of today. We're looking at we have people that are 34, 38 years old, is on the trip. So that is quite something to see.
Yeah, they're long ways from seniors.
Now, our coach tour, we offer something different. We offer the show business part of it.
Yeah, you're going to do a little dance, a little entertaining on the bus?
Yes, on the bus, and at places where we stop. I do take my group out for dinner, and we advertise a personalized first class, which means we stay just about as the best you could stay at places, and we take you out to dine at very fine gourmet dining spots. The buses we use are 1990 models. got everything, remote VCR, individual air conditioning by your seats. Seats can lean back just like an airplane. Actually, it's even more comfortable than an airplane, the seats that we have on the buses.
So what you're telling me then is in the motor coach division, this is like the top of the line type tour. This is...
Yeah, well, there's all motor coach is, buses are actually built for that, similar. So, but we have the newer models. The models that we're using is 1990 models. But they, you know, they're nice. And we don't drive for more than 3 hours without a stop. And for instance, the 22 days to Mexico, it's the first time a coach tour is allowed to go right into Mexico. First, you had to change and go on Mexican coach. Ours go right through, and we spend a lot of time at places. So you're not get up today and go tomorrow again. Like, you know, we're in Vegas for 3 days.
Yeah, that
we're
sounds
in
nice.
Mexico for 11 days.
And a lot of these places that you're going to are places that you're personally familiar with, having traveled a lot in the world of entertainment. So you know a lot of people and you know the culture and the background. So there's that added part of it as well.
Yes, well, we tried to show you both. I take them to the nicer part of Mexico that I think, but I show them not only the tourist part, but culture. Like one night on the trip, for instance, we're spending in the mountains in mansions.
Ah.
Yep, and the place is called Alamos, and it's different than the Alamos, New Mexico. This is Alamos, Mexico. And to cross over to Baja California, we'll cross over on a catamaran. Takes 3 hours. Like, that's about as close to flying I'm going to get. Because it's called jet on water.
Ricky, you've got some brochures out too for that look very nice, that show all the pictures and everything of what you're going to be doing. Now, you say you're sold out already. For your business is obviously going well for January and
January and February, and working at March. And I think a travel agency called me this morning, and I think there were 3 seats available in February, just before we came onto the show. Now, it's carried all over the province, all different travel agency have the brochure. And if someone was to need like any extra information, like question that would really like to know about Mexico, then they should call Ricardo Tours, and we're listed in the book. So
tell me now, the crash, has something good come out of the crash then, that you found this business that is doing very well for you?
Well, it's quite a way to look at it. But, you know,
could there be any silver lining to this cloud?
You know, we were negotiating last week and in examination for discovery, and we couldn't finish. There were too much to go. So now it's been adjourned for March, possible, February or March, in between trips, because the coach tours, I take all of them.
Right.
So when I get back, I just have 8 days off before I go again. So we have to do our examination in one of those days. Now, it may have given me a more aggressive, positive way to look at life. I get to appreciate a lot of things more, maybe my family more. As for the business part, yes, we're going to do well. And as for some injuries, I have to take that, and the bad memory, I have to carry that for the rest of my life. But kind of train my thoughts to just...
They're working out. Well, we're glad to hear, Ricky, and maybe when you get all this thing settled, this court case that's going on now over Air Ontario, you'll come back and tell us more about that experience and how the trip was to Mexico.
You're welcome to come on one of my trips.
Sounds good to me, especially on a cold day like this. Let's go. Ricky, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thanks, Colleen.
We'll be back in just a minute with Eddie Mecca.